medication, but negative side effects. You can have side effects for some medication and so on. You go to things like agricultural technology, the fertilizers, they can make plants produce more food per acre, but they have also found their way into the groundwater, polluting good drinking. So if we are saying now how can we stop this pollution, and you come up with a solution, it will be great. Medical technologies, positive impacts, the x-rays make it easier to diagnose injuries. But we're saying that too many x-rays can also cause cancer, isn't it? Yeah. Environmental positive, recycling improves water and air quality. But disposal of garbage is more complicated and time consuming. Production technology, manufacturing, new products help to make our life easier and increase leisure time. But many industries use materials that can harm the environment. Provides shelter, improves roads, creates employment opportunities, but noise and debris, traffic problems, accidents. So every technology has the bad side and the good side. You should be focusing on how to minimize the bad side, the negative side. How are you going to be innovative, creative, you know? And if you can do that right from year one, you are on the trajectory of being a consultant after semester one. Imagine, you start earning after semester one. Because you have said, now I am going to improve on this technology. It's very good. It's the winning technology in your company, but it has got these negatives, and me and my group can actually address those negatives and give you minimize it. That company will be ahead of others. Imagine just coming from you, but only when you are serious, guys. With a serious professor. Ule ambaye hataki kupeana akimaliza an exam, anakupatia practical, unafanya, unaenda, materials, new materials, able to reuse recycled material to help environment. Don't know how the materials will behave over a long period of time. You see, transport technology, traveling long distance is faster, but then there are also many accidents. Power technology. Without energy and power, most technologies will not exist or work. Overuse of non-renewable resources. All those. Positive, implanted sensors continuously sense and adjust medical treatment, but indeed privacy. And now to innovation. So innovation. Somebody with a loud voice. When I'm fear nini, I'm boring in class. Sasa wewe hii ni nini sasa hivi? Uma yule mention. Tulichapwa nyumbani, how will receive bad news? So that's how you listen like this. Wewe ni noma. Wewe mister, wewe umejificha huko kwa kona, soma na nisikie. Wewe tu hakuna mwingine bwana. Sasa wewe soma loud nisikie.
The process of translating an idea or theory.
Mbona umeenda huko iko na yuko test yuko hapa test. Ationi vizuri. Unakivicha huko alafu unasema sioni vizuri. Bure sana wewe. Ni man you tu wewe. Na mpatie head ya body ya head na head engine. Leg na hata penalty afungi man you ni bure tu. Cheza na mimi wewe. Okay. Mrembo gani anaweza kunisurprise na kasoprano hapa? Jana na mabezi. Mabezi wananilet down. Soprano. Hata soprano ananilet down. You're very good. Sawa.
Through innovation, the process of translating an idea or invention into a good or service that creates value or for which customers will.
Wonderful. Innovation means simply making something better. Something already exists, isn't it? Then you make it better, you improve it, that's innovation. That's what we are saying. So you again, as BBIT, you will see this thing and say, hold on, how can we even make it better? Maybe it's not serving the purpose as, now when you invest in making it better and you really bring it better, then you have won. And that is innovation. Improving something, adding value. You know? Soprano kengine kama kale. Kasoprano. Hawa warembo watatu nilisema ukuje mbele wakakataa. Sasa wewe watatu wewe wa head cuff, wewe huyo mrembo wa head cuff na nice hair huko. Soma very loudly.
Innovation, definition. The meaning in dictionary. The word innovation comes from the Latin root innovators, which means to renew or change. Innovation generally refers to the creation of better or more effective products, process, technologies, or ideas that are adopted by inventors.
The bottom line, innovation, making something better, improving on something. And that's what you guys should be doing at BBIT. Not doing my histories here, my technology. Yes, you can do that history, get it, but say how can we make it even better? Mnaona sasa hapo? Hiyo ni nini hapo ya kwanza? Na ya pili? The wheel. Na hiyo? Na hiyo? Na hiyo? Na hiyo? So these are some of the technologies that have played roles in the past and in the present. Look at the phone. Ilikuanga hivyo, si ndio? Ikakuja saa hizi zote tuko hapa. But now the phone has gone to the watch, isn't it? You use your phone and your watch, ama sio? There they are. 1876 ni kama hiyo. Hizo za 1876, 1898 ni hiyo. Sasa 2013 ndio ikaja onde, no? Ilitoka hapo ikakuja. This is the evolution, the historical perspective. So this is how it has been going. What was the advantage of this? What is the advantages? How can we make it better and all that? Yako ni which G? 1G. 1G, 1981, 1G, 1992, 2Gs. Now, without 2020, but 5G has already come, isn't it?
Yes.
It's already around. Look. And relating to human evolution also. Look, 1825, communication, the newspaper. It is still around. The telephone came, now internet came. Look at that. The evolution of communication. First written word, mobile, movable type, the printers, mass publication, the books, email, Twitter, na bado tunaendelea. 50 years of banking technology, go and read it from 1967 to 2018. Look at them and how they have evolved and whatever. Take timelines. 500 BC, the abacus, the calculator was doing, and then we went on now, 1994, we have now the web surfing begins. It has been evolution, historical perspectives. I've given you, look at them, study them well. The computers, 1965, like mini computers. Now in 1982, we have now workstations. from 1977 onwards and all that. So the bottom line, innovation is people creating value by implementing new ideas. So what am I saying? Hakuna kunimiti tena at the lectures. What for? I've given you cards. I've given you exam. I've asked you to form groups. I've given you notes which you can look at references, isn't it? And you have given you the course outline that they want. You can read it and whatever. But me, I want you those cards, those practical things, and you'll come here to present. And on the basis of that, you will generate the need now to work on those technologies, and probably by year 2, you are now saying, I have a formula of improving this technology. As a BBIT student, this is my input. Some of you can even already come up with some apps. Iko na kwa ile class ingine, mtu niliposema, you see, this computer of mine has it can record. It is now taping this, what I'm doing, but it can only make a film of the words there, but not, it cannot take my sound, and it cannot take my pictures. So I have to use that under that, these pictures and sound. Pictures, if I see that for someone say I was teaching a class, I'm taking pictures. This one cannot. And then one of you said, Madam, I'm going to work on that. I'm going to see even if it means downloading an app that I put this, I control it. It can take you, if by remote I control it, it takes you. By control, it takes me, it records my sound, it records, then I'll remove these ones from my classrooms. But for now, I have to come with all of them. And he has said, hiyo lazima nifanye a challenge. And if we can do it, we can patent it. I can even pay for that. Do it, patent it, pay for it, and we own it, and we go out there and start selling. That's what I've done with my safaris. I told you, look at safaris. One of you promoted them. Now we are going places. So that is my approach. Maswali, clarifications. You see, I've told you we are not going to meet, isn't it? No lessons again. Now, I know this clever boy of yours called the class rep. Unamjua jina yake? Anaitwa nani? Huyu bwana hukumu ni mgumu sana. Sasa ataenda kuja hata units are you doing? With this semester. Sasa unaona hukumu ataenda kwa mwalimu wa communication skills au aseme unajua huyo kukaa Wisa alimaliza sasa Thursdays zetu we have time so kuje time za Wisa tumalize na yako haraka. Hukumu nikisikia hiyo, what am I doing? I'm simply transferring the classroom meetings to your group meetings. You can put in your bedrooms, you can meet in hotels, you can meet in the sky, you can meet in the park. I'm removing you from the classroom, isn't it? But the class is going on. Whatever you're meeting as a group, why are you laughing? These girls, when they are in a group of 3, unaona watamiti kwake, kwa room yake. Is there anything wrong with that? Nothing wrong, si ndio? Wanakaa wanasema badala ya kuja saa 5 kuja saa 6 tukule alafu tuongee. Relaxed, free, and the learning even is more. Unaona hapa mko tense, hata nikuuliza swali mnanyamaza na you have answers. But when you just hiyo kelele hapana wewe ni mimi, unaona the learning is even. So Okumu, our time is our time, right? And you know, maybe this group here will have a problem. I don't want you to come to me as Mwalimu have a problem. Consult with other groups. Maybe what you know, and that consultation makes you even cross-fertilize ideas further, isn't it? Now, if all of you find that you cannot, there's something, then it's Okumu, my PA. You tell Okumu to tell me, Mwalimu, we want to meet you in class to go over this area that we did not. Then that part we come back to class, isn't it? Okumu, So that is it. Our time is our time. But honestly, nikiona I'm misusing it, I will withdraw this. Now I will set you a written exam, which getting 10% will be held on us. Go to them, nitampatia kile kagumu hata uscratch nini. Na hii ni mzuri, you know, you are going to relax, and there is a lady, I don't know where she is. Last time she gave me, this is what I want. Mwalimu, hiyo ndio sijui iko wapi. Alikuwa mlady, hebu ni check. Alikuja akasema hii hukuwa wewe, hata hukuwa wewe. Alikuwa huyu. Ulikuwa wewe? Yes. Alikuja akataka, Mwalimu, that approach is the best. I'm already feeling like I should be in the field. Huyu. And I knew she was talking with for some silent majority. There are people who also like it, but those who don't like it, shauri yako. Kama una mwana welekea jiwe basi. Na kama una wivu ujinyonge. If there is no question, yes, my brother.
For the example,
yes.
I would say we identify current successful technology.
Yes.
It's a must from Kenya.
Yes, must from Kenya. Otherwise, unataka ya Australia utaenda kufanya. Otherwise, the beginning of cheating is when you take and maana utaenda to download your brother ambaye ya America atakuletea it must from Kenya, so that I can even, you know, when I read it, I know it and I can verify. Nasikia, my brother, it has to be Kenyan. Yes?
And if you find some fruits of the same technologies.
Okay, very good question. Okumu, jukumu lako, you know, when you have decided which technology, you must signpost it to the class rep, isn't it? We are whatever we're doing this technology. Then Okumu will be able to say, no, that technology is already being done by a certain group, okay? So you, as my PA, you collect the name, the group. I don't know, you can call yourself serpents if you want, snakes. You can get it. Your group itakuwa utaita namna gani? Imagine kamoja unataka kujiita nani? Zingine ananini tangu juzi ndio leo Scorpion, naona ya huyu Scorpion, yani ka Scorpion tough bwana. Kana na wewe unataka kujiita gani? Tronics. Hiyo ni kali. Wewe unataka kujiita gani? Arsenal. Arsenal, Arsenal wapo? Hakuna Arsenal. Baada tuacheni mimi na mrembo wangu Arsenal. Man U na Liverpool, and then sio Arsenal team, yani ana old Arsenals too. So you'll give yourself a name, isn't it? A group, and then you tell Okumu, we members of group Arsenal, who are A, B, C, number 1, 2, 3, 4, we are doing the phone. Then Okumu will now be in a position. So the second person setting the phone, Okumu will say, no, that has already been taken, so that we don't have duplicate the technology. Sawa? Good question, my brother. Any other question? kama huna makwe. Yes.
So the project must be controlled.
Hata mrembo akufikii bwana. Sasa una late chenda Yesu down bwana.
The project that we have chosen will push with it to the end of the semester or do the finishing score.
Who can answer that? At the project, will you push up to the end of the semester? Can somebody answer that simple question? Huyu mzee alikuwa nalala bwana. Hata nyinyi mnalala? You can't answer that question? Sasa mimi nikisema examination nakuja at the end of the semester. Mimi nasema hiyo examination na cut. Sasa huyo na anakawa kwetu, huyu anatoka kwetu. Njia hiyo. Hai. Watu wengine ni ameamuka. How can you do an examination before the end of the semester? My friend. Unaona, alitaka tu kunichangamsha maana nimeuliza. But anyway, my brother, is it clear? The project is the end of semester examination. The CAT is a CAT, which means continuous assessment test, which means on the 10th week you will come to present and I will mark you as continuous assessment test. Ordinarily you are supposed to have 3 tests. They will tell you in the 2nd week or the 3rd week first test. I don't know in which week. You are fighting. Very good question. Any other? Yes.
So, according to the question that you're going to do the project,
Yeah.
I can see you said describe the historical trajectory.
Describe.
Yes.
Hey. Wewe amesoma wapi? Wewe angalia una hiyo assignment yako?
So we have identified.
Wewe anakamilika mwizi ana.